What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So I've gotten a couple of comments on some of my Terra Luna Classic videos that talk about how I'm being a sheep, how I'm following everyone to this position, and I am, not really profiting from it. I should cut my losses and, run away with whatever I have left in there. I don't think those people, or a lot of people for that matter, understand where I invested in this position and how much of a gain I do already have. They think that I'm losing money on Terra Luna Classic because it has dropped down to a lower price. It dropped down to 4 zeros, right? I invested at 6 zeros. And I don't think people understand that because most exchanges don't actually have that listed. The only exchange that has it close to where I bought it was CoinGecko, and that's not an exchange, right? That's a coin aggregator, right? That's a place that's going to show you the prices of coins and show you all the different details to it. So I don't think people understand exactly how low I bought that position and how profitable I actually am, realized and unrealized. And there's a lot of people that are also within the same community that are in the same boat that saw what I was talking about and saw that I saw it as a falling butter knife rather than a falling knife. I knew it had a potential chance to maybe cut me if it falls hard enough, but I knew that I can catch it. I knew that it was going to be something that eventually bounces at a certain level. I just had to find where that bounce was. Now, did I think where I actually bought it would be the absolute lowest price? Where I thought I was buying it, the price that was showing to me was 5 zeros, but it ended up being 4 zeros when it went through. Or sorry, when it was 6 zeros when it went through. So I was like, this is crazy that I spent $43 to buy this much because I was about to buy $500 worth, but my bank wouldn't let me do it. And a lot of people remember that. My bank wouldn't let me do it. They ended up calling me like an hour later and saying, hey, did you go through this transaction? I'm like, I tried to, but you denied me so much of a return. And they were like, well, next time we can get it approved, every time and all that stuff. But I don't want to have to go through that detail because I was pissed off at the bank for that. Because honestly, if I look at the high point that I could have made, it was 70,000% return. So if I invested my $500 that I wanted in there, I could have made somewhere around $300,000 just in the movement that we've already seen. So yeah, I was upset because I was trying to invest that much, but I digress, right? I'm not going to deal with that. I did, however, invest about $43, and that $43 gave me about 63 million coins at that point. Now, I ended up profiting $4,800 out of that. The total was $6,000, but I put another $1,200 into it. So I put that money back into it as it did, increase. Now, since my position is still sitting at about $3,000 or $4,000 total, and if it's sitting at that level, $3,000 or $4,000, I'm still up on my position of $43, no matter what. Plus the realized gain of $4,800. So either way, I'm up a lot. I don't think people understand that. So I'm no sheep. I'm literally the one of the people, I'm not going to say the person, but one of the people that saw an opportunity and decided to catch it and decided to look at it as an investment. And as it started to rise and grew to a level to where it was up 70,000%, obviously I was happy and a lot of other people were as well. A bunch of other people that invested more than I did. So anyways, Terra Luna Classic is nowhere near dead. While we see this position down to 4 zeros and has been hovering around this place for a while, it's nowhere near dead. It's still got a lot of life in it. We still have a lot of holders within the position. It's just about the fact that we don't know exactly where that path is that we're going. And anything could happen, and the unknown is what makes it interesting. So since I've already profited out of the deal, I can live that out. I can live that life out with this position to see what it ends up being. Because while people are investing into Kaspa, I'm not saying Kaspa and Terra Luna Classic are related or comparable in any way, but let's just look at the percentage gain. Kaspa has gained a 74,000%. Terra Luna Classic for me has gained a 70,000% at its high point. And that was a $3 billion market cap at these low areas that we are at, right? So, less than a penny, basically. Terra Luna Classic has a strong ability with the amount of holders and the amount of believers and hopefully the path forward to get to a $58 billion market cap. And if it does, what we're looking at is for me at least, with 55 million that I'm holding, or almost 56 million that I'm holding, I believe, I would be looking at $560,000, which would be an insane gain off of a $43 investment. Don't you think? So yeah, I have an incentive to kind of hold it for a very, very long time, is to see that through. A $43 investment to a $560,000 investment. I mean, come on now. That's huge. That's the largest gain that you could see, right? I know there's a lot of people that may have invested thousands of dollars into something and turn it into like hundreds of thousands, but to turn $43 into $500,000 would be insane. So let's stop the talking. I just wanted to let people know that I'm not a sheep, and I don't believe that it's nowhere near dead. Or I do believe that it's nowhere near dead. I don't believe that it is dead. But let's look at Terra Luna Classic right now. It's currently sitting at 407642. My opinion of where this is going is to a penny. I believe it's going to get to a $59 billion market cap, giving you that sight of getting to a penny, which would be $500 something thousand. Now, even if it still has a lot of possibility to grow up to the tens of billions of dollars, even if it doesn't find a way to get up to the $58 billion market cap, you still have so much room for growth in where we are, right? And for the people that invested in the beginning, you're gaining a lot as well, right? The people that invested the same time that I did, and maybe you invested more than me, you're gaining a hell of a lot. The only thing that does suck is for those people that got up to about a 0.0006 level. So about a 3 or 4, almost $3 or $4 billion market cap. It sucks because you're seeing a consistent loss until you get up to that point. Hopefully you found a way to dollar cost average down to lower your cost basis and see you get up to that point again and be profitable by maybe double or triple or something like that. But that's what investing is, right? Investing is very tricky. You don't know exactly where the true highs are, the true lows are. And when we end up seeing the bull market, I expect Terra Luna Classic to have that trickle down effect. You see Bitcoin, money flowing from Bitcoin, money flowing from XRP, money flowing from Ethereum, and flowing back into other positions that people truly believe in. And Terra Luna Classic being on that first page when it comes to coins, and being on that first page when it comes to just overall cryptocurrencies, still will hold value because people still look at that front page and go, what's next? What's the next thing to blow up? Where am I going to be able to capture this, and what's going to have that trickle down effect? Well, Terra Luna Classic is going to be right there. So sorry to talk your ear off here, but I kind of got annoyed by a lot of those comments that were like, hey, you're just following. Like you never get into an investment and be the person that's kind of a leader into that investment. Terra Luna Classic was my kind of leader investment. I've never been a person that has started out, let's say when XRP was at 0.001 or something like that, or Bitcoin was at $1 or anything like that. But Terra Luna Classic was that opportunity that I saw. And, that's why I feel so strongly about it and where it's going to go, So let me know your thoughts and what you think about Terra Luna Classic and what your overall price prediction will be. And, when you decided to invest into it, did you invest into it at closer to the peaks, or did you invest into it at the lower points closer to where I added it? Because remember, CoinGecko didn't even track this all the way down to the 6 zeros and a 6. They tracked it down to 6 zeros and a 9. And CoinMarketCap shows it at the lowest price point of being like 5 zeros, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that 5? Getting to 5 zeros or 4 zeros? However many that is. They only tracked it to a certain low here, but that wasn't even the low. It was way lower than that. And it's because majority of markets here, majority of exchanges stopped tracking it at once they decided to stop trading it at that point. So anyways, I'm excited to hear what you guys have to say. But hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more of these videos. I'm going to get out of here, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.